Hello, hello. Happy, what is it? Today's the 18th. Happy 18th of December. This is our last Trendy Thursday of the year because next Thursday is Christmas. And so we're not going to do a Trendy Thursday on Christmas. And then the one after that is the first. So I'm not confident we're going to go on the first either. We'll see. Depends on how I'm feeling about my family, I think. Just kidding. I love my kids. And my husband. Uh, Today's actually our I don't even know how many years. Something anniversary. 17, 18? I don't know. Some amount of anniversary of me and my husband. Not our marriage, but like when we started dating. And I believe it was 2008. Maybe. I don't remember. It's been years. It's been a long time. But anyway, uh so yeah. All right. That's all. I just love that man. He's lovely. You'd like him too. He's great. A little awkward, but I mean, he's also very calm, which is odd because I am not. But I guess that's good. That's probably why we work so well together. Um, Spelling bee certificates. Okay, so I was thinking we could make some hold on, certificates. I almost spelled certification. Oh, I guess that is a word. Just certificates though. I was like, I'm just thinking about vacation. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, me and my hubby, we've been married for like 100 years. We've been dating for like 102 years or something like that. I don't know. And yeah, so we're celebrating today. I think I'm just celebrating. I don't know that he remembers. He'll find out when he gets home, maybe. I don't know. But he leaves so early that, yeah, no one's really awake at that time. But anyway, happy Trendy Thursday. We're going to make some spelling bee certificates because I wanted to be done with Christmas. Hurry, everyone. I'm sorry. If you have anything Christmas, you should post it. If you have anything Christmas, I encourage you to take everything that you have that is Christmas themed or December themed and post it this week. If at the very least you are paying your future self by doing that, because people are still buying Christmas this week. I believe there are people that are still um in school next week as well. I'd have to look at like what other people are doing, but I know when I was in school, sometimes we would go until the 23rd, but that wouldn't make sense because Monday is the 22nd. So really, I would just encourage you to do it today and tomorrow. And if not, if if you don't get things out this week and they come out next week, that's fine. That's fine. If you do it next week, that's fine. If you do it next year, that's fine. Um, we want to make progress, and that's it. Okay. So like I don't want you to feel like you have to have everything perfect in order to list. I don't want you to think that you have to have the perfect timing in order to make money because that's not it. That's not how I play. Um we do fast as in fast listing, not fast, I don't know where I was going with the end of that sentence. So anyway, let's get to it. So let's go to let's go to trendy. Let's go to Trendy Thursday. Let's go to Teachers Pay Teachers. How about that? And da, 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 da. All right. So where are we going? Let's go. Oh, I gotta share my screen. Mommy's so funny. I'm not your mommy, but you get it. You get it. All right. Alice. Oh, I'm so happy you're here. Hi. Oh, I did want to come over here and look at this to make sure I don't miss any comments because Facebook is a little rude. Okay. All right. Let's share our screen now. There we go. Oh, shoot. I put it on this side. I will be ahead of it eventually. I'm sorry. Okay. So, Teachers Pay Teachers. I was thinking today, you're going to see a lot of things today on the search bar that are not okay for you to make. And I don't want you to think that just because it's in the trends, you have to make it. For example, Grinch. Do not, do not make anything Grinch because it will hurt you. It will hurt you. And I don't want that to happen to you because we're friends. Okay. So don't make anything Grinch. Don't make anything that is already a book, like anything Grinch or The Night Before Christmas or who was that other big one? Polar Express or Rudolph, the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Um, Although you can have a reindeer with a red nose, as it turns out. I think that's fine. Uh, you could do like a reindeer craft. Like just don't get in the weeds about copyright because they'll take you down and Teachers Pay Teachers takes the money back that people spent because they took your product down. They give the teachers back their money that they spent on your product and they take that from you. So don't do it. All right. There we go. Okay. So I was thinking today, my son came home yesterday and he was saying that he did a spelling bee and he spelled I don't want to be I don't want to embarrass him or say something about him that I shouldn't or like, kind of make him feel bad if he ever watches this in his future life. So he got out on his spelling bee and it got me thinking that if they're doing spelling bees now, and my daughter, she loves spelling bees, and my other son, he also loves spelling bees. If they're doing spelling bees now in the classroom, that means probably next year, in the next few months, they will be doing like the school-wide spelling bee. So I wanted to do something for that. So if you look up spelling bee, look at that. Spelling bee certificates. And you know what I didn't see before was the spelling bee numbers. If you do spelling bee, like kit, you can have certificates, you can have numbers that they wear on their shirts, and it could be super adorable. And yeah, so yeah, I like that. So spelling bee certificates. So I found that in the search. So I was like, let's just do it and see what happens because it sounds fun. I don't know. All right. So I don't even know where I got this one, but it's on my list. I'm on my list of things to create, which I made before I even talked with Jackson. But all morning I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do a spelling bee thing. I feel like nobody's gonna like it's not gonna make any sense. Like people are gonna be like, what are you doing? It's December. Why are you doing spelling bee things? And then my son was like, we did a spelling bee in class. So it worked out. All right. So we have that. Now let's head on over to my BFF PowerPoint, which is over here. Which I have not been on PowerPoint since last Thursday. Let's talk about that. It's not like me at all. Okay, so I'm going to do horizontal. So to make your PowerPoint look like my PowerPoint, you just right click over here on the wings is what I call it. This beige, grayish color. And you do your grids and guides. The guides are these things that go off the page right here. And then the grid lines are the boxes inside PowerPoint that go inside the paper. And then you can also have a ruler. And if you want to add an extra guide, it's right here. You just do add vertical guide or horizontal guide. I have two. I have one in, they just go across the middle. All right. So I wanted to show you something. Hold on. Open folders. Maybe it's in here. I don't know. When did we do? Oh, I think it was a while ago. We did like a um, end of year awards. Yes. Okay. So this is something that we made before. That was lovely. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just take one of these and I'm going to copy it and I'm going to bring it over here and I'm going to paste it here. Hey, that's not the whole page. What happened? Oh, okay. Copy. Delete. I don't know why you're being sassy on this. Oh, I know what happened. So this is the flattened version. That's why it won't let me duplicate it. Whoopsies. Okay, so that's good to know. Delete slide. That's funny. Okay. Open folders, membership. I see. I see what happened here. So when did we make that? I don't remember. 24? It would be end of the year awards. Can I have the name of your store? My name is Beth Ann Averill. Okay, hold on. We're gonna find it. You know what we could do is we could just take one of these pages. So we're gonna do open a copy. I'm gonna come over here. And oopsies. And we're just gonna, can I do that? Just grab it and no. All right. Well, I'm just going to put it over here then. That's fine. Okay. All right. Well, it's fine. I was just going to put it down here so that we could look at it while we were making this one, but that's fine. So the first thing I always do when I make a product is I do a border around the outside so that if it's being printed, then like it's okay. This is really, really bright. So let me change this fill to white and change the outline to black. And then I like to change the outline to a weight of like 3 and then right click. And I like to make this the default shape so that anytime I add another shape, it's the same. All right, now hit Control and Shift and like make it a little bit smaller. The reason I hit Control and Shift is because Shift makes it so it keeps its size. So let's see, like Shift, it'll maintain, oops, wrong button. Shift will make it so that it stays the same dimensions. And then Control, it makes it so that it radiates. So it can either be the same amount in or the same amount out. I don't know if that makes sense. So that, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to make that make sense. So there you go. So we do that. And then I usually like to make the, I'll usually do black, but if it's something like a certificate, then it's okay for it to be kind of a fun color. So like if we did like a spelling bee certificate, you might have like a bee on it or something. You could make the outline yellow if you wanted. You could, I don't know. I don't know what you could do. You could do a whole bunch of fun, silly stuff. Okay, so there's that. So we have this. Let's do text, right? So text, we're going to do like a spelling bee. I don't know what we're going to do with this. Let me think on this for a second. Let me look at this. Okay, so let me look at this for a second. Okay. So we could do something like this with the and then I think we could do something like that. I think, yeah, I think that's fine. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So we could do something like a spelling bee. Well, okay, let's just, okay. Okay, sorry. I gotta think it out. I just gotta think it out, you know? So we could do spelling bee and then make that centered and then have the word like champion. Could have champion. or like, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do here. Do something like this and then have it say champion. I would make that bigger though. Maybe not that big. Okay, so maybe I would make this bigger. Maybe that'll fix my life. There we go. So we can do spelling bee champion. Oh, not you. You. Okay. And then so we could do this little box like this. It's not a box, it's a line. Do the shape outline of black and then make it 3 points. That looks like it's smaller than 3 points. So. Sorry, I'm looking at my other one over here to see. I'm looking at this one to see how big this is. It looks like about like it looks smaller than this. Um, hmm. Yeah. I'm just thinking about this. This should be like the the text box. So if you right click and you do size and portion or whatever, it doesn't matter. Go to shape options. You can go to this paint can that's being dropped and you can change the fill to like, no, not shape, sorry, text. Go to text fill and you can make it like a yellow if you wanted to. But if you do that, I encourage you to have a solid line around it of black and make it like, I don't know, 2. So you could do something like that. That would be cute. Spelling bee champion. Um, oh, sorry. I like to add another text box that says like presented to. Um, uh, but I would make this not this font. I would do probably my Old Faithful, which I believe over here I did the same, is the like Sanford presented to. That's cute. That is cute. So cute. My kids told me the other day that I think everything's cute. I'm like, wow, isn't it cute? Like, we're not wrong. And we could like put it in the middle over here, like oh, you know what we could do? I wonder if I have any clip art for this. Presented to, maybe we could make this longer, like graciously. No. Presented to excitedly. No, that's ridiculous. Proudly presented to. Sure. All right. There we go. Proudly presented to there-ish. Looks good. uh, sorry, I keep looking at it on here and it looks like it's crooked, but I don't think it is. And you know what we can do is we can make this go to the next dot. So you see how this is boxed, like there's an inch here, an inch here, an inch here. And we could do to each one. So then we know it's in the middle. All right, and then we'll grab both of these and duplicate. And then you can be like, uh, like the winner. No, the winner of our school's spelling bee. And then I would make this smaller because this is not what the whole thing is about. So I would just put it down here. And then I would say something down here like the principals or something. And then I'll grab both of these. I did not think this through before we started. Can you tell? Okay. And then I would grab this guy and make it down here. Maybe something like I don't know. Maybe like teacher. Let's do teacher. Maybe on, and then we could duplicate this and put it right here and make it a little bit smaller. This. Date. I would put this centered on here. So you could put teacher or like principal or whatever. Maybe principal over here. Something we could figure it out. Right? Principal. All right. So that's an idea. We could do that. I would add like a B. I don't have a I'd have to go to Teachers Pay Teachers to find a B. Well, actually, maybe we could just find one. Who knows? Who knows? Let's head over to my clip art. This could be messy. All right. Let's see. That's cute. There's a bee. See, I want to have this like decided ahead of time. I really love the watercolor bees. I think they're so cute. Oh man. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna pick one right now. I don't know if you guys get this way, but like if I've made too many decisions in one day, then it like I can't anymore, you know? And I feel like that's where I'm at right now. Is like I feel like I've made too many decisions today. And so I'm out of decisions for the day. I wish that this was like blue. You know, because pink is like it's so girly. Not that colors have gender, but I bet I could find one that's like this. But for now, we could do it. We could do it. It's so cute. That's so cute. Spelling bee champion. And then we could change the letters to match. So that's shape. Go to text options and then text fill, and then just there's a little caret down. You just go to eyedropper and you just pick this one. And then look at that. Now it matches and it's super cute. Okay. Spelling bee champion. Yay. All right. So that's something you could do. Or another thing you could do is like spelling bee participant. Because I know my daughter got one of these and she loved it. She loved that she was recognized for participating because she spent a lot of time studying or participating in our school spelling bee. I would fix this though. And then this one can have like a different bee, or it could be, or it could be like that. Hmm. We could do something like that. We could do this one because that's cute. That's fat little bee. Okay, so you can do participant, you can do the winner, and then you could also, in addition to this one, you could have like, let's see, let me grab this, right click, open file location. There we go. Okay. You can make a new slide and get rid of all this. And then you can add circles. And I would do like 2 on a page. So however big that needs to be so that they both fit. And then they can be picture fill, insert file picture. And then we'll just come over here, paste this in, and grab like, I need this to be bigger so I can see it. Hold on. What's this one? Oh, that's cute too. Okay. Maybe this one. That's cute. Okay, and then duplicate and make them a little bit smaller. And then like in the center of their thing. And then make this one solid white. But I'm going to grab these and make sure that they are centered on each other because it looks like they're not. There you go. And then arrange, center, center. Okay, and then you can do something like this. Copy, paste, and make it a little bit smaller. I would change this to like, what is that called? KG Red Hands. And I would say 1. Now I change this to like participant. And I would change this also to KG. Do it. There we go. And then I might change this to have no line around it and then no fill. Oh, maybe, well, solid fill of like white. And then text is no line. Oh, not white, silly. Okay. And then maybe make this a little bit smaller. And honestly, you don't have to have that number at all. You can just have this and maybe make it a little bit bigger. And maybe make these guys a little bit smaller. And then duplicate, make this 2. And then you can just like duplicate this to each one. And you could even make these guys like a little less, a more opaque. And then there you go. You have a whole thing. There you go. It's like so easy. I wouldn't have anything with words on their chests. So there you go. That is what I would do. I forgot to write down when we started. I'm sorry. That's okay. That's okay. I'll figure it out. Okay. So, um, take this. I'm going to have the template up in the membership in a little bit. Take this and then live your life, make a spelling bee certificate, and hopefully make a bajillion dollars. All right. Have a great rest of your day and a Merry Christmas. I will see you in the new year. Bye.